am giving away a copy of GTA 6 until I hit 100K subscribers. You guys literally changed my life, and this is the smallest way for me to say thank you. If you want to participate in this giveaway, you gotta be a subscriber, obviously. Like this video, and I don't know, comment a GIF on my latest post or something. I don't know. Let's get into the video. CJ from San Andreas and Franklin from GTA 5 revealed the truth about Rockstar Games.
I'm gonna ask you, is this true that Rockstar really asked you Melee, to not go out publicly, not do meet and greets, not to stay, low key? Is that true?
Yeah, because
Wow.
I would have been out there doing it. I think at the time, really, it was like a situation where they thought maybe it wouldn't be good for the brand. You know what I mean? And when you're dealing with people like that, I'm a good soldier, man. I'm a loyal dude. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to certain things, if a company that I was working with telling me not to do something, then I'm not. You don't want to go against the grain.
Fair.
That's true.
But then later on, I find out, hey, this is what everybody do. I'm like, what? You feel me? If I'd have been out there doing it, man, look,
but
man.
it's the same thing with us, though. With the GTA 5 crew, bro.
Why is his mic so ass? Why didn't they mic up Franklin?
Want them to do it.
They want us to move for the first year or two. But I understood why. When you really look at shit now, you gotta understand that Rockstar Games invest $1 billion, millions and millions of dollars into these projects.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't want you getting out here doing interviews and selling autographs and all these type of things to fuck up what they trying to make back.
I don't see how that would be a problem for the actor, though. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you voiced Franklin and I want an autograph from the guy that voiced Franklin, why should Rockstar get in the way of that? You understand what I'm saying? Even though they own the production, it's your voice. You understand? Like, I don't know why whatever.
What I'm saying, if they hustling and invested their money into something, they asking you to just sit back and let the game do the work and let them do their job,
Yo, he's not jacking what he's saying. Look at his face, bro. He's not jacking it. He's not jacking it, because what the fuck?
The marketing and make this game successful. And then you can go out. Now I understand it because we went through it. The GTA 5 crew, bro. We couldn't move for the first year or two because they just wanted us to chill out. Now, don't get me wrong. We were taken care of. I can't tell you how much, but it was like, here, sit back and relax. But you want to get out and meet the fans at some point.
Yeah.
So
How long is the NDA that is it lifetime? Is it stuff that y'all can never ever speak on?
No. It's through a duration. They just don't want you just getting out there speaking negative about them while this game is moving. You know what I'm saying? So with his situation, I don't know. I know mine.
But see, is he saying that there's something negative that happened, or there was something that bro cannot hide his expressions, bro. He's a real ass nigga, bro. He's not hiding a single thought. Like you can see what's going through his mind. But my question is, did anything negative happen during, the process of the production of GTA?
It's an NDA to just say, hey, just zip it, do your job. Be an actor, move on with your life. If you're an actor, keep acting. Go do more jobs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a motherfucking actor. So I was like, fuck that. I want to get out here because I want to get out the fucking streets. You know what I'm saying? So we finally got a chance to get out the streets and do these Comic-Cons and get out here and make us some money doing this shit. It's the same thing like hustling, bro. So I was anxious to get there to do that.
So hold on. So Solo, did you kind of motivate Melee to start doing more and being more vocal? And because I remember the live, you were kind of giving him game and calming him down. Is that how it goes?
Let me tell you this. No. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
And it was a fucked up feeling when we was on live because I got my cousin, and then I also got to try to defend this company that I know would do right, and they just doing their job, but you got to remember who you talking to. See, I pulled away from the streets by the time we did this live. Melee still got a kid in the streets. This nigga's still planted in the streets today. You feel what I'm saying? So when you're trying to talk...
being in a Rockstar game, being a main character in a Rockstar GTA game, and still having to be in the streets is fucking diabolical. That should not be a thing, bro. That alone says a lot about Rockstar. I'm not gonna hold you. That alone says a lot, but let's keep listening.
To a nigga that got his feet planted, he's still cripping, he's still saying cuz, he's still feeling these certain ways. It's hard, you know what I'm saying? All I can do is just listen to him and try to make it. Hey, if I was doing what you doing now and did that with him, when I did that with him, I would be a hell of a podcaster. I would have a hell of a show right now. Think about it, dog.
Let me tell you this though.
Did y'all ever bump heads though? Keep it real. Did y'all ever bump heads?
Look, let me tell you as soon as that happened. The next day, he calls my phone. I'm like, hello? Hey man, what the fuck is wrong with you? What you talking about? They was always the Rockstar shit. I woke up in the morning, they was reporting on that shit in Spanish. You feel me? I cut on YouTube, Young Melee, fuck Rockstar gangs. I'm like, oh shit. So Solo called me, like, and the thing of it is this. It's a respect thing. It don't matter what I done in my life or what he done in his life. It's a respect thing, and he's one of the maybe two people that can say whatever you want to say to me, and I don't say shit back because it's out of respect thing. And it's been a couple times, he stay on me about something. You know what I'm saying? But it's a respect thing, and I know it's coming from a place of love. But from him to call me, and the first words out of his mouth is, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then I explained myself to him, and he's still like, that was still some bullshit, but I understand what you're saying. You know what I mean?
And I could have ended the live. I could have ended it before it got worse because I know where he gonna go. I just chose not to because you gotta let him get it off because he ain't gonna. If you don't let somebody finish what they got, then it stay build up in them.
I will say this though. The thing about when you said that I wasn't being involved or it wasn't shit like that, I didn't find out till later that the people who I had a relationship with are no longer there. Now, I hear they having big ass parties and all kind of shit going on in LA. I'm right here. You think Melee at that event? Hell nah, ain't nobody seen me. I couldn't get a cigarette out the deal. And I'm like, hold on, man, they having a thing of this and this and this, and they ain't caught the loc. Like, what's up? You know what I mean? So it wasn't like, motherfuckers be butthurt about shit. It wasn't that. It's just the fact that, y'all just like, fuck me though, right? Y'all right in my backyard.
And that was all of us.
You feel me? Y'all invite me to the party, y'all in my backyard? All right, for sure.
That was all of us, Sean. I felt it. Even when I used to call him, it wasn't at some time this what up, cuzzo? It was what up, cuzzo? What's happening? What up? He was upset and he had the right to, but I couldn't see it or hear it or feel it because I'm caught up in what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? And these are what you would call natural things, natural instincts. I'm caught up in the GTA 5 hype. Hey, I'm fucking Franklin. So it's like I'm not thinking about Melee or anybody else. I'm not worried about it, which was fucked up on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so easy for me or any of us to say, send our nigga that invite. You know what I'm saying? But we caught up in the moment because I'm still like riding on this kite. I'm high in the air and it's hard for me to come back down,
That's
so
real.
I admit that, and that's my fault.
But how you know I wasn't on the list? You didn't. You just see a nigga there like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, you got it?
I feel like, Rockstar was just like, you know what, we done with San Andreas, that whole cast, you know what, fuck them. But if other people were being invited from the San Andreas cast and then they're purposely leaving Melee out, that's just straight up discrimination, and that's kind of messed up, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he didn't know, but it wasn't a situation where I was like, fuck them because of that. I just feel like it's a fucked up situation when
it's not fair.
Like if somebody say, hey man, we family, we tight. You know what I'm saying? You ever need anything, holla at me.
Well, I do that.
No, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the company. And no matter what, before this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is what I'm trying to tell you. It's been times where I'm on my back pockets, like as far as bread, as far as everything. He always had it. Looking out for me, no problem, no question. This is before any video game shit, anything.
Any of this shit.
So this is why, and so I don't care who you are or how tough you is, or something, you listen to somebody. You know what I'm saying? This man is successful. He done been in the field. He done the same thing I done. He done had rap songs, movies, video games. You know what I'm saying? And for us not to be no A-list motherfuckers, them is hell of an accomplishments, man. You know what I mean? So when Solo say something to me, I don't like take that shit to heart because I know it's coming from somebody that's successful and that want to see me do good. And if you see on the live, he was saying on the live about how he was gonna get me involved in them cons. You know what I mean? And then
I seen it. Yep.
And then just how you said, like, all right, Melee, you more involved, you engaged, and yeah, because it's a different type of situation. And while I was offline for a long time, it was like self-improvement and developing as a person. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to sit back, and if you keep having problems in different places and you're the common denominator, sometimes you got to look at yourself, man. And sometimes you don't recognize things that other people see in you that might be a fault.
Yeah.
True.
You know?
You know what's for you is gonna be for you, and you can't deny it. You can't ignore it. You know, so
Right. Let's keep it real. We all know Rockstar is a multi-billion-dollar company.
Yes, sir.
Do you ever look back and wish you would have done something differently? Maybe a negotiation, maybe a lawyer, maybe a percentage or anything of that.
All that. Go ahead.
Well, from me doing the newest one from when he did one 21 years ago, 22 years ago, probably longer than that, because the game been out for 21 years. But you got to understand, like my game is 13 years, but you got to count in also we worked on it for 14 years. I mean 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
So that's 17 years. You feel what
Wow.
I'm saying? So back in them days, bro, you got to understand that a lot of people have to understand Franklin could have been any fucking body. You know what I'm saying? So you're not trying to worry about
That is true.
negotiations. You're trying to worry about just put me in,
Getting
coach.
in.
Just
Yeah.
put me in, coach. Let me show you. You know what I'm saying? And then you worry about the other shit later.
Later, yeah.
You know, but then, you know.
Because at the end of the day, the storyline is still owned by Rockstar. All the patents, all the copyright, all the IP, it's all Rockstar. The voice actors really come last. You know, finding the right actor really comes last because the game, like the game characters are animated. They don't actually need like a physical actor. You know.
A few things and shit. You still, like in my situation, the whole entire experience with Rockstar was great. I'm being honest with you. I can't speak for what.
Yeah, mine too.
My whole experience from the contract to my understanding on how it goes, Rockstar never hid nothing from me. They took care of me. They made sure I was good. The whole enchilada of it, bro, I have zero complaints. I'm indebted to Rockstar because I was heading down to either be dead or be in jail for the rest of my life, homie. I was fighting 2 cases looking at 14 years, bro, when I got the job from Rockstar. And some mysterious way that shit got dropped, homie.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting with a fucking co-defendant in court. And I get my name picked because these certain attorneys coming in, helping out and working out with me. Hey, bro, it just worked out for me. Like I said, what's for you is for you. You know what I'm saying? So that was the last time I saw the streets, man. After that, I was able to provide for my family. I was able to grow up as a husband, a father. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a blessing right there, bro. I mean, like seriously, that's a blessing.
To be a better man in my family. So I owe Rockstar a whole lot. As much as I give Pooh his flowers, I owe Rockstar a few of them motherfuckers as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm speaking from solo. You know what I'm saying? Melee's experience is pretty similar, but his feelings on it might be different. So you can answer that question how you feel about it now.
I don't have no feelings about this shit, really. It's more or less of a situation where they made me famous as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like winning a lottery. You know what I'm saying? Don't win the motherfucker and end up broke. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they put me in position, man, to do something that was life changing, and I'm known globally because of that. And I don't think it's nothing else that I could have done that would have ever been bigger than that. That's why I'll never do another video game.
But it's also like I can't lie. You also gotta face like the reality of the situation. Like you can't be world famous and be in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? Like something is not adding up here. Something is not adding up here. Like it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like you can't talk about like I got this gig that made me the most famous man in the world, but I don't got no bread. Like something don't add up. And if it don't add up, let me know so I can make sense of it, because that will be enough to make a person go crazy. That will be enough to make a person go crazy. But on the other hand, no one is gonna come to you and be like, yo bro, we just made you famous. Okay, now this is how you're gonna make your bread. Okay, this is how you're gonna feed your family. Like no one's gonna babysit anybody in any industry. You understand what I'm saying? It's up to you to book and hire the right people so you can figure out the right career path for yourself.
It's not gonna do what San Andreas did. So if you up here and you leave up here, all right, cool. Now cartoons or some anime or something different, yeah.
Yeah.
But me doing another video game, that'll never happen unless Rockstar be like, hey, you still on that bullshit? Nah. All right, come on in, nigga. We got something for you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but also you gotta look at this, Sean, real quick before you jump into this, bro. It's based on us to do what we do with what we got. When Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, I should have had got headshots. I should have went and got a fucking agent. I could have been in all these. I see a bunch of fucking movies, man, that I see my character, me, Sean, not outside of Franklin, that Sean could have been in the movies. But I didn't chase that, bro.
Yeah, see, that's literally what I was. That's literally what I was talking about. Like, if you work with a really big company, you gotta have the arsenal to like capitalize on that moment. Like, that's why a lot of people these days go viral and they're famous, but they're not making no bread. They're still waiting to get money on ad revenue and views and shit like that. Nah, bro. If you have that level of fame, there's some brands out there that will pay you $10,000 for pulling up just like 30 minutes and saying some bullshit. Like, seriously.
Fuck that. But everybody else was telling me, nigga, you need to go get your motherfucking headshots and go sign with an agency. What better time to sign with an agency when I got a motherfucking a video game that's the #1 grossing thing in entertainment.
Yes.
Not just in video games, in entertainment, in movies, any fucking thing. My game outsold everything. I should have had an agent, and it's my fault. I point the finger at me. I look in the mirror and cuss myself out to this fucking day, dog.
But you gotta look at it like this. Us not having knowledge of, you can't be mad at yourself about that. Because if we would have known that, then it would have been boom, 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 boom. Kaboom. We own everything like Snoop Dogg.
No, but we did. It was for us to go and
get the knowledge.
Yeah. Keep pushing, like, okay.
Like, how do you find yourself in that? Like, how do you find yourself? I can't. Maybe it's just me, because these niggas is OGs. Like, we gotta start there. These men standing before us are OGs. These aren't like people that grew up with like our phones, the internet, AI. This, bro, because if I got a job at Rockstar being a voice actor, before I even record my first line at Rockstar, I'm a chat GPT. Yo, bro, how can I capitalize the most on this? Which lawyers do I need? What agent do I need? What other jobs can I get after this moment passes? Because, bro, getting high on your moment is like the #1 recipe for fall off. And people don't even talk about that. Like, a lot of these people get into big movies and they start living their life, and then they forget that, bro, everything ends. You have to prepare for the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing, while still somehow being in the moment. You get what I'm saying? But these niggas is OGs, bro. They coming from the streets. It's a system foreign to them. But what I don't understand is how you can find yourself in an industry for like 4 years. 4 years you're waking up every single morning to go get this bag and do this job, and not think to yourself, yo, bro, once this project is done, what am I gonna do? Who can I speak to about this shit? And not putting some bread to the side to seek like professional advice. That is what I can't understand.
Let me forget about Rockstar now. Let me forget about GTA 5. Let me go sign up and let me go do more auditions now that I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, it is what it is. You know, like I say, I'm happy right now. Like Sling, dude, you know, the dude did play Lamar.
Yeah.
He ended up branching into Black Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He branched into a few other things, man. He got Lil Kev right now. He's a character on Kevin Hart's little cartoon, Lil Kev. He's doing his comedy right now. The nigga doing his shit. You know what I'm saying? He took it and ran with a few things. The Trevor character that played Trevor. After fucking GTA 5 came out, his phone couldn't stop ringing. His agent constantly sending him on things. He's in Walking Dead, Better Call Saul, Snowpiercer, and it just, the list goes on and on and on. I blame Solo for not getting an agent, headshots, and go to fucking casting.
Bro, you telling me this nigga Franklin was voicing GTA without an agent? How does that even happen? I'm actually kind of impressed. Bro. Like, how does that even happen? How do you get into like working with Rockstar and dropping the most influential video game, arguably of the century, and not have an agent? Nigga just walked in there and did the job.
And get casted in movies.
Yeah, I think GTA 5 is the biggest game of all time.
Yeah.
But San Andreas, I mean, although it sold 30 million, I think culturally, the hood, the streets, we gravitate to San Andreas because hold on, that was the first game where the character could talk.
Yeah.
That was the first game where the character could grow muscle, get skinny, ride bikes. Like San Andreas broke the barrier for what? Yeah.
First lead black video game character ever.
Oh shit!
No, whoa! No way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Find a game that had a black lead character before
won't.
San Andreas.
You won't.
That's crazy.
That's actually fucking
Yeah.
insane.
That's why I came here today paying homage to my cousin.
Yeah, straight up. Hey, I started this Grove Street shit.
And that's the fucking thing
You know what I
you
mean?
get.
And I thought when GTA 5 came out that Franklin and them, they was finna be banging a set. You know what I mean? I'm looking for some
What
Grove
was
Street
we
shit.
banging?
Y'all
CGL,
from Grove Street,
but
but
it
it
was
was,
a
like a
side,
different
yeah.
clique. Yeah. And then, you know, he out there.
Chamberlain gang.
Chamberlain, yeah. And that's like a branch off of Grove Street.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm thinking they finna have the activities back with the gang shit.
Mm.
And it was a little different than what I thought. You know what I mean? And then I saw that you could play with different characters. So now what that do with, I don't give a fuck what your race was. You had to be black when you play with CJ. So you got a taste of that. You know what I'm saying?
Real
got
shit.
a taste of the culture. And then two, like you said with the low riders, if CJ eat too much, he gonna gain weight and he get big. I had to do the script in a heavier voice, and then I had to do the script regularly.
Wow,
Yeah,
really?
that's a
Hell
lot of work. That's a lot of work, gang.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
How good were you reading the scripts? Was it a hassle or was it easy or not?
It was easy, but the thing of it is, I got the most enjoyment learning how to do voice acting. You know what I mean? I was directed by a dude named Naveed Kansari. In the beginning of the project, he ended up having to go handle something else, and then I was directed by Dan Houser, which is Sam's brother. It's Sam and Dan Houser, and they are Rockstar Games. So with me having Dan right here, he was like, all right, perfect, Melee. You know what I mean? He just did an interview where he was speaking on how my voice acting was so good. And the thing of it was, I had no experience ever. So I was taking direction from him and learning. And that was like really my best experience of dealing with the game, was learning how to do this shit. Reading the script, there's no feeling behind it, it's no nothing. And then taking it, because CJ worked with different people outside of hood people. He had the Chinese dude, Woozy. That I was up in when we was robbing the banks robbing the casinos in Vegas. Hey, I know you blind, but you got to see this. And then I'm showing you the prints out to the bank.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I still can't get over the fact that they didn't have an agent, bro. This is a teaching moment for me. I can't lie. Personally, this is a teaching moment for me that everything passes. It doesn't matter if you have the biggest game in the world. If you don't have the right representation or the right people around you business-wise, you're not gonna survive. Because they doing good. They don't look like they doing bad. You understand what I'm saying? But like, compare their career, for example, to Trevor. Trevor's in The Walking Dead. Trevor is in Snowpiercer. He's like neck deep in Hollywood. Like there is an impossibility of him going broke. Whereas niggas is still in the streets. I feel like it's information gap. Whatever industry you're going in, study the industry, know your personal brand, and go in wholeheartedly, all right? It's your boy DVD. I love you. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.